All right, so I thought I'd better try and get this out of the way now before I go to work, because with taking the bus it means I'll leave quite early and I'll be there all day, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get around to a live or not once I get to work. So, a couple of small ideas, and I'm going to do my best to cover some of them now. My sister Karen has mentioned that I maybe talk about some of my crafting and tips. So my idea is that I will show you some of them through this video. It's really hard right now because my house is upside down. I've got a lot of house guests. But I wanted to first touch base on what we were talking about last night. The 5-minute journal, I have that dug out and I've made my entry for this morning. The language of letting go, I wanted to read that passage real quick for today because it falls into place. It's about positive energy. It's so easy to look around and notice what's wrong. It takes practice to see what's right. Many of us have lived around negativity for years. We've become skilled at labeling what's wrong with other people, our life, our work, our day, our relationships, ourselves, our conduct, our recovery. We want to be realistic, and our goal is to identify and accept reality. However, this is often not our intent when we practice negativity. Hi Karen, Shelby, Amanda. Negative thinking empowers the problem. It takes us out of harmony. My granddaughter's name. Negative energy sabotages and destroys. It has a powerful life all of its own. So does positive energy. Each day we can ask what's right, what's good, about other people, our life, our work, our day, our relationships, ourselves, our conduct, our recovery. Positive energy heals, conducts love, and transforms. Choose positive energy. And then it ends with a bit of a affirmation. Today, God help me let go of negativity, transform my beliefs and thinking at the core from negative to positive. Put me in harmony with the good. So from there, having read that first, I went into my 5-minute journal and I made today's entry. Now, one thing we didn't touch on last night is that each one of these days in this book begins with an affirmation as well. And sometimes they have a blank in them. One day it suggested I speak to somebody I hadn't connected with once upon a time, and I did that. And we spoke for a few minutes and still haven't gotten together, but we were able to finally touch base, and it had been a very long time. You lose track of people, and this helps you put things in priority, and it was nice being able to have that little push to say get in touch with her. So today, it begins with a weekly challenge. Someone I love dearly is blank, and I put my son Justin's name in. Write him or her a letter or a text about how you feel about them, and I plan to do just that. Okay, I am grateful for 1. My family and friends are all well and healthy. 2. The promise of another day. We don't always get that, do we, Karen? We know that. 3. The melting snow and spring's arrival. It's coming. I know it is. The next part is what would make today great. Well, 1 would be a constructive day at work, and at least one of my co-workers, I want to make their day brighter. It can be so tough at the workplace to stay positive, especially in retail. You have customers that you just can't seem to please. So I want to lighten that for at least one of my coworkers today. And the last one is for my Facebook Live to be successfully done and to meet the challenge on day 2. And then daily affirmations. I am, and this ties into my reading this morning, I am letting go of negativity, transforming my beliefs and thinking at the core from negative to positive, and putting myself in harmony with the good. So now tonight, before I go to bed, and I'm talking that very last 5 minutes, then I need to list the 3 amazing things that happened today, and how could I have made today even better. So that's how my morning begins, no matter what. Sometimes I do it from bed. Sometimes I do it after I've put my face on and gotten all ready to go. It depends on the day. Today I am starting a little later than usual. Usually at 6 a.m. This stuff gets done before the face. It helps me wake up a bit. So, Karen, as for the crafting, I'm just going to take a little bit of a walk. Hi, Ryan. Amanda's not selling you, as I understand. Anyway, so I'm just going to take a little bit of a walk. Forgive the fact that there are 4 people staying here right now, and a cat. So, but you'll see behind me, that's my one of my family and friends wall, mostly family on that one. You'll see all sorts of people, and I've kind of taken my artistic creativity and tried to make that corner. There we go. And then over here, this wall was so blank when I moved in that what I did was just take some old canvases and cover them with fabric. So now if I decide to change the color scheme or anything like that in my living room, I can do so just with new fabric. Let's go over here. This is one of the first paintings I ever did. And my brother made me that frame. And up here, it's way too dark in here. This is a painting I did on a saw. My dad used to drive those trucks. And he drove out of Waverly, Tennessee at that time. So he had me paint up a whole pile of these and was selling them for me at in the States, in Waverly. And another one. And then this corner, some of my favorite people. I don't have my newest grandson up here yet, but these were very fun canvases to do. And all you do with those, believe it or not, is you take a canvas cheap from the dollar store and you print out a picture. And then you hodgepodge that picture onto the canvas and just kind of rough in an edge. Look at, aren't they just beautiful? Rough in an edge, and it almost looks like a painted canvas. My music center, because I'm all about the cowboy. Hi, Pete, Yolanda. I don't know, Pete. Can I do what you do? This is a poster that I made for Mame's House Rules, because my grandkids don't call me Nana or Grandma or any of those, because number one, I'm unique. So I wanted something different, and Mame is a very old French term for grandmother. So I figured short form of that would be Mim, and you don't get much closer to Mum than Mim, and what's better than a mum but a grandma. So, and then you can see my mom and dad in the background there, and oh, welcome to the city. Sirens are starting already. And some old pictures of Dover, and then some old friends from Dover as well. So, I have some blankets. This year for Christmas, I had decided to do each of my grandkids a crocheted blanket. I'll try and find pictures of those and post them. It took me a long time, and I made sure to have them all done for Christmas, and as fate would have it, I have yet to see my grandkids for Christmas. I have yet to even meet my youngest, Blake. Thank God for Facebook. I don't know what my mother did before Facebook. I don't know how she settled for photos every now and then in the mail and telephone calls when they can't speak. But so anyway, I'm going to get my day started and get ready for work. I'm going to finish my makeup and face application and go face the day. So, day 2 down. 3 more to go. And thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys. Wipe out that negativity. Bring in the positive. Spring is coming. A lot of you are in the Dover area. It's about time to rock that out. Pam, hey, nice to see the arbor open. All right, you guys have a great day, and we'll talk soon. Bye now.